Hello everyone and welcome to the next in our series of daily origami for YouTube. Today we're going to continue with our theme of making traditional origami, and we're going to go back to one of the earliest, I think it's almost the first origami I did practically. Well, no, maybe not quite. But it's a finger puppet, animal finger puppets. And this particular origami is just so much fun because you can make so many different kinds of animals and draw kind of funny little faces on them and stuff. So it's a great way to kind of play around with origami with kids and have a lot of fun with it too. So this particular one I'm going to be just using regular old origami paper, 15 by 15 centimeters. I'll let you guys know the dimensions so that you know what size things are. But really this is the most ideal size, I think, because it creates a nice puppet. You can still have your finger in without it being too awkward or weird and small or too big. So a good size paper to work with, I think. Like I said, a lot of this kind of, you can really adjust stuff to create lots of different animals. I'll try to show you guys a few different ones as we go along here. But the basic beginning folds are all the same. You just sort of tweak the ears a little bit and then draw a different face when you're done. So what we want to do is start off with some preliminary creases by folding our paper in half diagonally, making a big triangle here. I'm going to make another triangle and we're going to keep it folded in half this time. I'm going to use the crease that you see right through here in the middle to help me so that I can fold these flaps up even with the center. Do that for both sides here. Make a good crease. Now, if you've got things there where the flaps are facing down, I'm going to take the flaps and fold them up. And this is where we're going to be getting the angle of our ears. Now, you can kind of play around with this. If you want little tiny ears that are really close to the middle of the head, you can fold it straight up like this. I'm going to try to make mine almost straight up from here, so I get a good crease going there. Pick a good angle, and then just choose the same kind of one on the other side so you can get a nice mirrored shape there. And then, after getting both of those folded up, I'm going to take the first layer of paper down there at the bottom and fold it straight up to the tip. We're going to flip everything over. And then we can choose, again, a little bit of the angle of the face. And you can choose to just fold in a tiny bit here and make your ears still really big, or you can fold in even more to make more narrow ears. It kind of depends on your preference here. But you want to pick something, pick an angle for things here on one side, and then do your best to mimic that on this side too. So it kind of helps, I think, to first, just looking at it, to kind of find that point where things are about the same over there on that side, and then bring it over as much in the same way as you can over here. And then take this bottom flap and fold it straight up. And I'm going to take what you see up there between these two ears, and we're going to fold all the layers down, and this is going to secure everything to give us the completed head. Flip it over, and that's the front side then of the rabbit, or the bunny, or excuse me, the puppet. What am I talking about? And there's the hole right down here, so you can use it as a puppet and kind of get along with it that way. You can certainly leave it like this and decide that it's a cat. You can say it's not quite a bunny. It's not really narrow enough to be a rabbit, but makes a good cat right there. I'll just put some little eyes here. Wow, this is going to be kind of a retarded looking cat. Sorry, my cat looks a little retarded. That's okay. That's my little kind of scary looking cat. And then if you have, I've made a few extra here to kind of show you guys some of the things you can do to tweak stuff. You can take the ear and fold it and pull it down and choose a good angle so that you can create a pig. So I'm going to kind of fold it out like this. Just giving it a little fold right there. You don't want to reveal too much of the ears there on the other side. But that gives you kind of like a pig. So you can put a little piggy face here if you wanted to. Make a little pig face. Or a pig. I'm really not coloring well today. I apologize. You can also just fold these ears straight down, and you can kind of create a little floppy-eared doggy too. So lots of different ways that you can kind of play around with it to create different sorts of animals if you prefer. But that should kind of give you a little retarded family of farm animals. No, I'm kidding. Not that. I think I need to drink more coffee today. I apologize. But those are your sort of finished puppets. And the basic dimensions to know, I guess, of the cat, for example, are at the widest point he's about 10, and his ears stand up to be about 7.5 centimeters tall. So, but like I said, these are really fun to do with kids. You can kind of have fun with everybody, you know, making different designs, hopefully drawing better faces than I did. Obviously, you don't want to embarrass yourself being all cool at origami and then failing miserably when you draw faces, which I always do. So that's what you get with the basic folds for this project for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.